The world where quality business information is needed. We bring you On the Mic with Mike, the leading social enterprise business show in RVA. Join Mike King, the partnership guru, as he delivers game changers in Metro RVA. On the Mic with Mike showcases how business can help make society better. He discusses tech, culture, innovation, best business practices, and highlighting area nonprofits. Join Mike Monday through Friday because it is the place where the best and brightest come to chat. Mike King.
Mike King is here, host of One of Mike Richmond's premier business radio program. We're heard as part of the Mike King Biz Radio Network, which is ESPN Richmond 106.1 daily from 5 to 7 a.m. The Choice 105.3 every day from 2 to 3 p.m., as well as International Business Growth Radio. That is Saturdays 10 a.m. Eastern. That's where you find us. That's where the game changers come to talk. One of Mike King Biz Radio is the premier business radio program in Central Virginia. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to On the Mike, the best business radio program around. We are the champion of business talk radio. So I've been around this game for a while now, multiple stations. Sometime you need a light on and a friend of the family come back. So we left the light on. My man TJ is back in the building. So we were multiple stations ago. Life didn't change for you. All right, really quickly, tell us who you are, what you did. Then we're going to get into the good stuff.
Yeah, my name is TJ Thompson. I'm an author of 2 books. Grammy, Richmond, Virginia Grammy Award winner of Her documentary, which is on VPN PBS.
Alrighty. So what was Her documentary?
Oh, it was basically about our life. It was a collaboration with Bell Tower Films, and it was about our life, just showing where we are and how we're trying to get out of whatever situation we was in.
The situation that you were in, you guys came a long way. Shout out to you, and award winning. Alrighty, so in the documentary, it tells your story. Now, I said straight up, I'm from Philly. We hustle, no hustle. I seen you, I was like, yo, who's that dude up there? The dude up there, he is just hustling, selling toilet paper, making all kinds of deals, and then the part with your daughter. Yeah. So then you see that, and then your daughter comes to the studio. Yeah. She's, yo, man, like you said, you raised a star. Yeah. She knew you was a star. She was a star. She's like, your daddy didn't put me on, but this is what time it is. Let people know, like, the evolution of the hustle game. And now you're here. You brought your brother. See, cool people. Yeah. Like, well, we got to give your brother some love. Right there. Sure. All right, so wait a minute. Right, all right, so let's use the microphone over there. You can pull it to you. All right, now, the Realionaires. All right, come on, man. Tell us who you are and what you do.
My name is Milton Dunkley. I own Realionaire. ENT is a record label. Local.
So you on a record label?
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of artists do you have?
I have R&B and hip hop.
I had a young guy a while back, and I asked him, what did he think the lane was for a mature rapper? And I said, what do you think the possibilities of a 60-year-old rapper? And he was, I don't know why you're laughing. Like, he said the same thing. And he says to me, he goes, yo, there are some mature rappers up in New York. I'm like, all right, cool. He said, there's some guys in their 30s. I'm like, what, you got a hearing problem? I said, a 60-year-old rapper at that point. I said to me, I could have the lane all to myself. Yeah. There's not a big, now whether there's a market for it,
I mean, if you can rap and put it together, then,
I'm not saying I got
you got rock stars.
Yes. But see, they've been out there before. I'm just rolling out there the first go around. Like, when you see the movie star, he's 60, they've been having careers. Yeah. So they've had some history. I'm just want to go because I always ask people. Yeah, I'm just starting off. I always ask people, is being an entertainer as fun as it seems? And they all say, yeah. But that's the entertainment part. You're talking the business side of it. Sometimes that ain't all fun and games. Yeah. No. That's the hard part. All right, so let's start with you. The evolution of your hustle game. What was the first thing you started out selling?
Toilet paper.
All right, let give me the toilet paper story, man.
Yeah, it was a friend of my mom's. Like, he just came around the neighborhood and he had a bag of toilet paper. And I know he got it from work, so he got it for free. So I just asked him, and did the numbers like, how many toilet paper tissues in there? Then he started telling me the number. I said, well, I'll give you $50. And it was like 100 rolls in there. So even if I sell it $1, I still made $50 back.
Okay.
So that's how
You
I
realize,
started.
and there was a success.
Yep.
There was a success there.
Yep.
All right. So you go from toilet paper. What's the next venture?
The next venture, it had to be cutting hair and then videography and photography.
See, that's I forgot about the haircutting part.
Yeah.
I remember you doing the video stuff, the video and photography work. All right. So when you're starting out as an entrepreneur, when do you realize that I got to move off of this thing right there? It ain't working.
Yeah. I really didn't.
Did you ever try something and hit it and it didn't work?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Forget the success story.
Yeah.
Well, tell me about the one that didn't work.
Well, a lot of stuff that didn't work, I just learned from it. So let's say even with my doing clothes back in 2018, it was successful, but then it wasn't profitable. So I had to really
Okay, so wait, well, hold up, man. So it was
Yeah.
successful,
but it wasn't.
profitable. Okay,
Yeah.
explain that one, because sometimes people might miss that one.
Because a lot of people don't even get to a point where they make their money back. So I just made my money back.
And to you, so now, but people see it, people wearing it.
Yeah.
TJ is balling,
Right.
all those things. But
That wasn't enough.
that wasn't enough.
Yeah, I had to regroup.
Okay, so now when you make the decision to regroup, it's hard. People
Yeah.
like, yo, man, TJ out there, he didn't make it. Sometimes, how do you know when you let go of that and be like, yo, I just gotta leave this alone?
I felt like I just wasn't ready. 2018, it was new, it was fresh. Then the name Free Lunch is just, you always get some kind of good attention.
With free lunch.
Or somebody be like, what is that? What does that mean? And I used to always think it was bad, but it really wasn't.
Okay.
They just want to know what was it about.
So you go to the close. Let's talk about the get to. I'm looking at the box. I see the free lunch on there. Yeah. That's the well, that could be a number of different places, but I remember that looking like from the army. Yeah, that's for sure. Some other places too. Let's talk about going over into the sneaker game, and let's see what you brought the boxes here. Let's start with the box and the packaging. That's it.
I was in the house just hibernating, right? And my brother said, "Man, what you been doing? I ain't been hearing from you or whatever like that." Like, man, I'm working on something, man. I'm working on something big. He said, "What is it?" I want to shoot. He said, "Man, you know what? I want to shoot too." So we go back and forth, like, man, if you really want to do it, man, I got you, man. Like,
So wait a second.
We can go do it together.
You say, "I want to shoot."
Yeah.
How many people do you think that they could go to and they would say, "I want to shoot too"? I don't know many people that I would go to and they'd be like, you know, Mike, that's a great idea. They might look at me like, Mike,
yeah,
be serious. Like, how we gonna get a shoe?
Mm-hmm.
But y'all said we can get a shoe.
Yeah. So that time me having been in the house, I had already brought like 3 or 4 pair of shoes, just from different manufacturers, and it wasn't right. So when I get with him, I'm like, man, I already spent a lot of money. He said, you know what? I got you. Let's try another one. So we tried another one. And it was successful, and that's what led us to it today.
All right. So here, we're gonna start off with the box.
Mm-hmm.
So the box, so we can hold this up. Let's see, it is Millionaire Free Lunch.
Yeah.
All righty. Okay. The box,
Yeah.
the packaging is cool. Then we get to the sneaker.
Right.
Now I see you rocking the ones with sort of, is that Carolina blue?
We call it JM. But this is the school I went to. I went to John Marshall High School.
Oh, this is the JM.
So this is the colorway.
It's all high school colorways.
Right.
The what?
High school colorways.
What are
High school. Yeah.
cutaways. Colorway.
Yeah. So we named it, like, instead of saying sky blue, we just named it JM. Yeah.
The JM.
Right.
Okay.
And it comes with a pair of socks. So that's how we doing it, man. So every shoe comes with its own pair of socks. These haven't released yet, so these will be coming out in the next few weeks.
They're coming out already. And so what size? All right, so these are for guys.
Women too.
So you got the women's sizes too.
Size 4 all the way to size 12.
All right, and so that was the John Moore. That's the JM.
Yep.
What's this one?
That's jungle green. That's jungle green.
This is the jungle green.
Yeah.
All right. See, ladies and gentlemen, that's why you come to On the Mic with Mike. You learn things all along the way.
Yeah.
All right, so gentlemen, how do you take this? And they come with the socks too.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, rocking the socks right there. millionaire, free lunch. Alrighty, gentlemen, here's a question. How do you take an idea like this and get some sneakers out of it?
It's really about just putting your foot out there, like just calling manufacturers, even going as far as looking into your tags and seeing where your clothes come from. Yeah.
Okay, so then you make the phone call, you email, and then
Did a lot of email.
a lot of email.
Yeah.
How long is that process? Like, what's it like? Okay, I want sneakers. I want to manufacture. And besides that, what's some of the downfalls with when you say you had tried and spent a lot of money?
Yeah.
Clearly he knew what time it was.
Mhm.
When you look back on it, what mistakes did you make that he said he had the answer to?
Let's say, I don't really know. Like,
But you just knew it didn't work.
I just knew it didn't feel right. It didn't look right. It didn't even smell right.
Mm-hmm.
And I was telling him like, man, I'm having a little problem. And he's like, what is it? And I break it down to him. He said, man, I'm with you 100%. All right, now this is what we gonna do.
How did you get that expertise with the whole sneaker game? I can't take
ain't really expertise. It's just
trial and error.
Yeah.
So, all right, so you tried a couple of times, didn't work. When did you get the one that said, okay, I got it? And did you know when as soon as you got it, you knew that was it?
Took about
Yeah.
2 months.
Well, like 2-3 months, and then we got the high top ones first, the black and white high top, and like we thought there was the world. Like they looked good material, but then the low tops, it's like you stuck your feet in them. You want to get on?
Yeah.
It's just so comfortable. Like you put them on, you want to jump or something. You know what I mean? You take off running.
Yeah.
All right, and so you get the sneakers in. How do you market them? Like, how do you let people know you guys got the sneakers and the merch that's out there?
Really, his Millionaire team and my friends and family, like our family, really support our businesses. Like
And they blowing up on social media.
And recently, it's just a lot of people who don't know nothing about Eli Brands, don't even know I'm behind it or he behind it. They just want the shoe because it looks good.
They're tonight. I mean, the blue ones. The blue ones on point.
Yeah.
I mean, that is.
Yeah.
So wait a second. You know, I'm on the older side. I'm more mature. I got some miles on me. What is the lace design? Like, well, tell me about like how they laced up like that. Well, that's confusing for that's confusing for somebody my age. They aren't laced up normal.
Originally, this idea came from a guy named Virgil. He died. He passed away. He was a designer. He was a sneaker designer and a clothing designer. And this was one of his.
The lace up there.
Yeah, that's his idea. So I paid homage to him by stepping out the box, trying it out, and they came out fresh.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
And and I'm not a real big sneaker guy. I'm not.
Yeah.
But I look at those and say, and those are the JMs, and those are the jungle
green. Yeah.
The jungle greens. What's next for you guys now?
Just continue to like bring out some of the best products the city I've ever seen, and building free lunch, and I'm pretty sure he's building his brand too. And together, we doing this together, and we real brothers. So. Yeah.
So let me ask you. So when you guys are your sneakers around in stores in town here?
That's what he want. I was like, no, I want to keep it strictly no middleman. I want all the profit. As of now.
Okay, so what is your idea? The reason that you would want to go in the stores?
I just want everybody to have them on.
So now, when the price point on these is
150 for men and 115, we bumped up 115 for the women.
So now the idea of it, and you say you don't want to go to the middleman. If it goes to a store, they're going to add on 15-20% or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe more.
Maybe more than that. We in business to make money. We ain't in this ain't the hobby game.
Right.
Okay.
Right. I feel like we can take on that. We got more than enough people to actually help us get it out there too.
What's the turnover for you guys when you go and you have an idea from the time you think of the jungle green to it's coming back and this is it? How long does that take?
We already got the colorway right now for the next one. Right now, we already got.
And then once we release one colorway, it ain't coming back.
So they want it done.
Oh, this is one and done.
Limited.
Yeah. You like the college ball player on the one and done.
They limited.
We ain't coming.
Do it.
Yeah, that's right.
Jordan ain't giving y'all free socks.
He ain't even giving y'all advice on how to do it.
Exactly.
That's for sure. He keeping that in house. Well, all right. One last time, how can people find you guys out there?
You can find my Instagram at Free Lunch Merch.
I like that.
My Facebook is TJ Thompson, and my merch Facebook is Free Lunch LLC. You go.
My Instagram is Reganell_CEO. Facebook is Milton Dunkley, MILTON DUNKLEY. I got what's the website? The website is ReganellENT.com.
All right, and you want to shout out any of your artists on the music side?
Yeah,
I mean, we can now.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you here. The
I
microphone is yours.
want to shout Corleone, Mr. Own That Car.
Mr. Own That Car.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? I thought Free Lunch was good. Mr. Own
That Car.
Mr. Own That Car.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm located at Southside Plaza beside American Best Wings, the studio clubhouse, reading that clubhouse, and I'm talking to what's the name of it? American Best Wings, and they're gonna let me come up with my own wings.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
That's hustle, right?
That'd be dope.
Just because I happen to be next door to the wing joint,
Yeah.
next thing you know, they're gonna let me name.
Yeah.
So your music studio is right next door to that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Beside the plaza.
You know, I need to touch this, so I might give me some studio time to work on my my rap game.
Yeah,
Why
come on.
not?
I might not be here today. I might be dropping this. I'm going on tour. All right, my
not?
wife be looking at me like, you just better go ahead and stay over there. Next thing you know, trying to be a rap artist at 62 3/4. I'm gonna own that lane. On the mic with Mike, these guys are here. Make sure you support them. Yo, these sneakers are on point. The blues. So what y'all color coordinated? What y'all woke up and said, okay, whose idea?
It's his idea.
There you go, man. That's how y'all come.
He was like, man, we wearing them today.
We wearing them today.
I said, today? Okay.
You coming to the right place.
Yeah.
See, I didn't step up since the last time you saw me. Last time you came with a crew. You had some people there with you. This time, you here, you brought your brother with the sneaker. I wasn't expecting the sneaker game.
Yeah.
I knew you was gonna come in here with something.
Yeah.
Because you always got something.
Yeah.
But when you took it to the sneaker game, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, congratulations. So your daughter's 10 years old. Next time you come through, I know she like the microphone.
She wanted to come today.
Yo, man, why you stunting them? You know why you gonna put her shine out there?
She's still a little girl, so she gotta get dressed now. Like
she like that. I remember you talking about that.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna do this right here. We'll set up a time for her to come. You know what? I'm gonna be over at the gospel station over at the Choice on Belt Boulevard, right next. It's Faith and Love Church.
Okay.
In a week or so. Well, we set it up to do an interview over there. We'll let her jump on the microphone. Yeah, you know, because like you said, that's what you created, homie. You created that.
She would love it.
Yeah, you created that. Well, congratulations on the success. Yeah. It's always a pleasure, man.
Hey, thank you.
But like
again,
I said,
man.
It threw me off with the sneakers. EJ, I know he out there hustling, but he didn't take the hustle to another level. Yeah. Congratulations on the success. Really in there. I like that.
Yes, thank you.
I like that.
And thank you, man. We thank you for picking up. Hey, letting us do it, man.
That's right.
One of the few who let you do it with no problem. Goated, man.
Just sitting here having a good time.
I was nervous too.
What was you nervous about?
I don't know, man.
You didn't tell him how this worked.
I tried. You
ain't let me going in here all stuffy. Yeah. I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm cutting you off because I got to get to the answer. Like, yo, really?
I tried to tell him.
Yeah, but that's what we do. So when you guys, you want to have your artists or somebody come through, we'll set it up. What we do is we give people a platform here. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, we got the one and only Kelly Swazer Davis is in the building with us as well. She is uber famous. Now she was just on a billboard in Times Square. That's the NASDAQ joint. That's not the one on 64 or Broad Street. No, and it's not even in, I know you're from the Bronx, so don't take it the wrong way. This ain't even in the Bronx. This is in Manhattan, in the middle of the city. Look up and there's Kelly Davis up there. What can I say? She in the building with us. We'll talk to you soon now. Take care.